Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Milka. In this video, we are going to share exclusively information about Bell's palsy. And if you know anyone who has been affected with Bell's palsy, please share this video and let them get motivated that there are other people who have been there and they are doing well and also getting recovery. Okay, let's get straight into the video and let's get informed about what is happening. What happens when you wake up one morning? You just have a normal morning routine. Then, when you check your face on the mirror, you find that one of your face has drooled, or you find your face that it doesn't have any sensation in it. What do I mean by that? One morning on March of 2019, I woke up with my left side of my face not having any control of myself. That means this side of my face, I couldn't control what was happening. My left eye, I couldn't close it completely. Half of my mouth was pulled, if that is the right word to use, was pulled completely. Like if I will talk, the only side that will speak was this side. My lips on this side will not move. And this happened in a morning that I wouldn't know what had happened. I had a red eye and just decided, okay, it's just a normal day. Let me continue with my morning routine and I'll just get better. Something that I also want to put across is that I had a pimple on my lower lip here. Since it was winter season, I just thought it was just some cold, signs of some cold maybe that was coming. You know, cold, when you get a sore throat or something, maybe a pimple comes up. So I just assumed that I had a cold. When I went on with my routine, for my morning, when I was having my breakfast, I just thought, let me call my husband, who had left already earlier that day for work, to ask him to come with some eye drops, because actually that day my eye was very red. So I asked him, I called him and I told him, I think I have a red eye, please come with some eye drops to clear the redness in my eye. Okay, let's pause there. What I'm trying to explain to you is that one morning I woke up and never knew that I had Bell's palsy. I didn't know or ever knew there was an existence of something called Bell's palsy. This morning, I just assumed that it's just a normal day. I wake up and continue with my duties and self-diagnose that I diagnosed myself that I just had a red eye, maybe I have a cold, and I just went by with my daily duties. Fast forward, when evening came, I went to the bathroom. When I just finished my business in the bathroom and washed my hands, then I checked my face on the mirror, trying to, just as a normal lady can do, you just check yourself on a mirror, and what I realized was very sad. I was trying to do, let me just illustrate by doing, you see, my left side has some effect. But then when I did that, this right side, which is not affected, pulled the left side, and completely my mouth was like this. So it's created some fear in me, but I didn't know what was happening. I remember that after evening, before my husband came home, I was already in thoughts, wondering what it is, but I just assumed that everything will be okay, as any normal person can assume that if you don't know anything about Bell's palsy, you'll just assume and go ahead with your daily duties. So around 7 o'clock, my husband gets home. I just knew, okay, I was doing my dinner, preparing some fruits actually. So I talked, when my husband came home, he rushed, just telling me, oh, I forgot to bring your eye drop. Maybe we'll get it over on, maybe on Monday, because that was on a Friday. So when he went, I think, to the bathroom and came back, he looked at me. He was really shocked what he saw. Previously, or earlier that day, after checking myself in the mirror, I was having thoughts in my head. I said, I will not check myself. I'm not going to check on anything about my face anymore. I'm no more looking at the mirror, and I'm just going to continue with life, assuming that nothing has happened. So when my husband checked on my face, he asked me, are you okay? I told him, yes, I'm just having like this pimple. I feel like I have a cold, but I just needed some eye drop because my eye is red. But now, towards the evening, now the signs and symptoms of Bell's palsy had increased. Number one sign that you have to know that you have Bell's palsy is the side that is affected has started drooping. Drooping means like it's started becoming like this. I know I look funny, but let me try to illustrate what happens. When it started drooping, the side that has the muscle that can control the muscle pulls the left side, or the side that is affected pulls, it has strength. This one doesn't have strength. I'm illustrating with my side because I was affected the left side and this is the right side. So the left side was being pulled by the right side. So I looked like this side was becoming like this swollen, but it wasn't swollen, it's just the power of the muscles. Number two sign, the side that is being affected, the eye doesn't react. You can't raise your eyebrows, you can't close your eye well. When you close it, it's halfway closed. Number three, like for me, I had a running nose only from this side. I know it's very interesting that you have a running nose on one nostril. Another thing that I started encountering, it was pain around my cheek or my lower jaw and my ear. And there's I don't know how to explain it, maybe there's some right word to talk about it, but my ear, I would hear things from a distance. And then I would feel like I have a headache, but it's not a headache, it's just some slight pain, like things are pulling on this side of the head, on the left side. Now, that one, those are the few signs. As we continue going ahead with this session about the Bell's palsy, we will go into details and see the symptoms that you have to watch out and know that you have Bell's palsy. So when my husband looked at me, he wondered and asked me, what is that? I just told him, no, I just have a cold, but it will go away. But when he noted that, he told me. Watch out for part 2 of this video, and if you're interested and you've liked this first section of it, please comment below with part 2 so that you can know what happened when my husband got home. But before the end of the video, I want to let you know, if you have Bell's palsy, you're not alone. Someone has been there before you. Myself, I've had Bell's palsy since March 2019, and this is like almost 2 years and let's say 7 months to be precise. I'll get the right time. Number 3, there's hope that things will get better. I know with right now for me it's not that I'm fully healed, but things are better from where I was before. Number 5, if you have these symptoms, I will kindly ask you, or if you see a friend has these symptoms of Bell's palsy, please rush them to an ER so that it can be separated from a stroke. Someone can have these signs as a stroke or a Bell's palsy. Encourage them to go to a doctor so that they can differentiate and know what they are suffering from, and then from there we can continue and know what we can help with each other in this journey of Bell's palsy. Stay positive, hold on, there is hope, even if Bell's palsy came your way unknowingly.